Pam, pam. ¿Por qué chucha estoy tan nervioso de jugar esta vaina? Ok. Bueno, acabo de comprobar que se escucha bien. No me fijé que estaba con volumen. I need me one more chance. Korega, harisa tashita. Contempling. Dale. No para iniciar nomás. Ay, qué buenos gráficos. Ay, qué buenos gráficos. Hay 3 visitas y ninguna habla. Acaba de bajar a 2. Depresión. Vale, le digo que estoy con micrófono nuevo, así que si se escucha muy fuerte o cualquier algo me avisan, ¿ok? Y ahí estaríamos dados ya. Ahora cuando entro y me dice, no se puede grabar esto, y yo voy a chingada madre contigo, Play. Ya, nueva. Guardando.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city,
Dejo la
based not
cinemática,
on
voy
the
a quedarme
man,
callado
but
para que la
on the
disfruten.
automobile, the car, the symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
Hollywood Land.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
Una ciudad cubierta, que no todo es lo que parece. ¡Hey, Charme!
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Ahí te dije, te dije antes que la banda sonora es bacán, viejo.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
En route.
Here we go again. They don't request
again.
uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Ay. Espérame. Está muy fuerte. Ya, los diálogos sí los necesito. Un poquito ahí, ¿no? Ahí. Ahí. Y ahí. Mejor. Guardando contenido. No apagues el sistema PlayStation 4. Ya. Escenario del crimen en el callejón. 2210.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Los loquitos con poca paciencia, la concha dura.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
Acá, la particular es que mientras cuando estoy buscando pistas es cuando es que se escucha como teclas de piano. Se escucha el tirín. Por ejemplo, acá no hay nada, pero si escuchan un tirín es porque estoy cerca. ¿Veis esas cositas? Es porque uno se está acercando a esas cosas.
Look at this junk.
Mira, aquí no van a estar enseñando todas esas cosas. ¿Veis? La música bajará el volumen claramente para indicar que todas las pistas en su lugar han sido descubiertas. ¿Ven?
It's
Eso
not my
viene.
job
¿Lo
to
escuchan?
pick through other people's
¿Ven?
trash.
I'm at a loss.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
No puedo. Ahí está.
What have you
Ven
got,
ahí,
Phelps?
con-
Anything?
Con este y uno va viendo ahí
No
y
good
lo
to
podéis
me.
manipular y girar y todas esas cosas. Por ejemplo, este no sirve de nada porque no es una botella cualquiera, ¿no?
Jesus.
Por ejemplo. Ok,
Cole,
más
come
este.
take a look at this.
Esto no va a servir de nada. Este es un cartel. Ah, estos son como. Estos periódicos son como coleccionables, así que en cuanto esté directo y ven alguno que me deje, me avisan ya. Estos son como
I
cinemáticos.
tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with
Ven,
this
los
crap.
periódicos ofrecen información previa sobre hechos que pueden no estar o no estar involucrados. Aquí puedo darle clic y darle y va a dar una cinemática. ¿Ven?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive
Si se
acknowledgement
fijan,
for my work.
todas las
The
caras de los
mind
personajes
is
tienen
the last
mucha
great
expresión.
mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I
During the
wanted
war.
to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down,
Trauma.
treat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away.
It's so far away.
It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever?
It's an asshole.
I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Palabras duras. Y estos son coleccionables, son como te pueden ayudar en algún caso futuro o estar en el o estar por ahí. O sea, o contarte una historia. Hay 13 periódicos por ahí. Aquí uno tiene que estar buscando pistas y que te la concentrar. ¿Quieres un pincel?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Bueno, y si no pertenece al mismo personaje, dice eso no pertenece al... Oh, Jesus. Creo que aquí le reventaron los sesos a alguien. Ah, yo.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Y uno lo investiga y uno puede seguir revisando. Por ejemplo, acá hay algo sabía.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Dijo, qué bien se siente estar jugando a esta mierda. Me quita el tubo.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Y ahí está el arma.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
El tono musical indica que acá la audición es lo mejor, así que por eso no le bajé tanto el volumen. Y si me escuchan bajo, me avisan para verla.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Y cuando suena como esa como especie de alarma es porque ya terminamos con todas las pistas.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to...
Could show some initiative, Ralph. Let's see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Vale, aquí tenemos que ir a manejar de nuevo.
Are you sure about this? It's not really
Ay,
our
sí,
gig.
se escuchan un chin con...
No harm in doing some digging.
Es porque ya esa
The
pista
suits
ya se ha
didn't seem
revisado.
to give much of a damn.
Ese ping que se escuchó recién es porque esa pista ya se ha
Can't wait to
revisado.
get out of that uniform, can you?
Ping.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Aquí dijimos objetivo, aquí le damos y le damos a fijar como destino. Vete. Ay, el compañero. Así te lo quería ver. Les quería mostrar. El mapa es enorme. Y después que ni siquiera tenemos descubierto. De hecho, conforme vayamos a la investigación, vamos a ir descubriendo nuevas zonas. Por ejemplo, el mapa está dividido en zonas. Por ejemplo, ven que acá sigue. O que acá para arriba sigue. Pero no puedo ir a verlo todavía. Pero ven que la cantidad de calles, los atajos, todas esas cosas. Por ejemplo, nosotros tenemos que ir hasta acá. Y aquí, no sé, hay caleta de atajos y todas esas cosas. Acá la cosa del manejo de auto desagradece que siga siendo fácil. Porque una vez había jugado un juego de carrera, que manejar el auto era complicado. Bueno, supongo que de carrera y simplemente. Supongo que debería ser así. Perdón, señor. Así a veces se activan misiones secundarias que cuando, por ejemplo, si estás manejando tú, las misiones secundarias te hablarán por el radio y no sé, por lo general a veces tenés que agarrarte y interrumpir una balacera para dar apoyo y todas esas cosas. Dale. Y la armería debería estar acá. Ah, aquí está. Armería 22, 29. Bueno, esa es la verdad.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Pat.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
A my guess.
This is about something
Droxar
bad, right?
conduciendo a ser como ¡Atajo! Se tiró el barranco.
Model
Aquí le
27
damos.
with pearl grips, Cole.
Un modelo 27
You
con
see it on there?
perlas Cole, ¿ves? Y aquí tenemos que ir buscando los modelos, por ejemplo, esto... acá está la wala, aquí está esta es la página de los doxeos, ¿cachai? Está la dirección, están los nombres. Aquí está el ET. Estamos buscando el 27 con en perlas. Aquí nada. Vale, esta creo. Sí.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203
Errol
South
Schroeder.
Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
En febrero del 46.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
The IPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gungadin.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You
Estoy
really
como
are
conduciendo,
full.
estoy leyendo los subtítulos, así que si me pierdo de algo importante me avisen, por favor. Encendería la sirena del auto, pero... Esto le... Voy a quitar el edificio. ¡Ah! Apartamento de Schroeder 2243. Menos mal que se activa la cinemática justo, porque si no es X. El apartamento es la que hablaba. Dice Droxar conduciendo a Nacional. De aquí tenemos una pistita. What the fuck, yo juraba que era un directo de Danganronpanos. No, amigo. Es Schroeder.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Bueno, apartamento 2. Ahora tenemos que buscar el apartamento 2. Que seguro estará acá. 3. El 2 era este. Sep. ¡Abre la puerta, mierda!
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Toma.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Vale. Mi gorro, güey. ¿Cómo pego? Espera, con la X. Toma, puta. De antes, güey. Todavía no termino. Toma, puta. Bacana.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
A ver. Ahora tenemos que investigar el apartamento.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Aquí el Coldfields quería...
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Quería dar el... Quería seguir investigando. Pero acá el compañero no lo dejó. Esto porque el tutorial no vamos. Ah, aquí cinemática, aquí nos explican la historia del prota. Open the door.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Perro Julia. Listo. Armado y peligroso.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Let's go. Reduce a los sospechosos del robo. Ok. Acá no debemos romper a los señores porque si no me llega esto. Se van a armar los chingados. Guarden.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Igual se asoma por acá, así que... Que se asome nomás. ¿Me chingué?
Now find some cover.
Ahí está. Estoy rodando. Estoy disparando por ahí. Se asoma rodillo ese. No se asomó nunca.
Stay in cover! LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper!
We don't know how many are in there.
La gallina
Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Toma, puta.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Easy.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
You got a better partner. Bueno, la mayoría se murieron de un escopetazo.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
Damn.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Jesus.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can
yourselves.
Why, you... He's hiding in the alley!
Ay, señor, que me atropella.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Hold it right there.
Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
No.
Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Ven para acá, mijo. Me llaman el hombre Spider-Man. Como dijo el Misa.
I've done my time.
Ya cumplí mi condena.
It's over, Bowers! You assholes already screwed me once. Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ow.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on.
No, puta. ¿Te levantas? No se
How you
levantó.
doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's
Tu agente
feeling
de la
lonely.
condicional se siente
He's
solo,
got a
de hecho,
hole in
mucho
his
en
life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow
Este capítulo
night.
deberá estar entre rejas mañana.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Así es atletismo. Dice el hombre araña.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Chucha. El Kelso, viejo, el Kelso. Kelso, güey. Nombre. Como es que me gusta el nombre y Kelso se me hace raro.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
En tu caso podría ser este, Cole. Me fui para ir al baño comer y se
LAPD,
fue.
could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an
¿Pero se
ambulance?
fue del grupo o se fue?
We've called an ambulance and the
No,
police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Mira, se encontró un cadáver.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Del grupo, vale. Pues mira, contempla cómo voy a analizar un grupo ahora. Un grupo, un cuerpo.
Broad daylight. A crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Nada por ver. Aquí podéis seleccionando este, por ejemplo, si queréis ver la manga. Para ver nomás. Ahí podéis ver en rápido se ropa. Pero también de la Play. LOL se conecta directamente. Se galleta, apartamento 15, es el de Pelstory. Pendiente de ver los precios 52,50. Impuestos 0 total. Pagos realizados. Fecha, número de recibo, cantidad, saldo recibido. Número de resguardo de plazos 01. Si marcación no se paga por completo y se recoge hasta el día 21, volverá a ponerse en la venta, a no ser que se revise algún acuerdo especial.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Se llama galleta. No mames. Si queréis me meto al grupo para que hablemos, pues. Aunque te digo que la mayor parte del tiempo puede que te concentres. creo que ya no me queda nada por acá. El basurero. Hello there.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Dale. Nada más que ver.
Will this make it into the paper?
A ver, tipo.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Dale.
You want to take a look around now?
Gracias,
The witness
tipo.
can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Vayamos a ver a la chica. Ahí está.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
¿Conoce la víctima?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Ah, vale, ella es Galleta, no el tipo. Ok. Dígame el relato, mija. Dice nombre Clovis Galleta, ojos marrón, pelo castaño, 27. Entonces el archivo que vimos allá era el de ella. Realizar pruebas. Este de aquí. Este. Recordado de unos pendientes del banco de cartera de X-CeDe Galleta. Dale, sí, ella, ¿ven? Dale.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch.
A la hora de comer me fui de tiendas.
I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Si quiero que te digo, miente, tienes pruebas, selecciona acusar para acusar a un testigo. Tendrás que presentar pruebas. Pues el triángulo para acusar a un testigo. Poli bueno, poli malo, acusar.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Acá está como lo más complicado del juego porque tenéis que estar viendo las expresiones de los tipos y todas esas cosas y veis que ahí como que está mirando mucho a los lados, está como muy insegura, está como que fingiendo. Y aquí nosotros ponemos el recuerdo de plazos.
Your pearl earrings,
¿Veis?
Miss
Pregunta
Galetta.
correcta.
You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Listo. Posibles sospechosos, datos del tiroteo. Y aquí tenemos que ir viendo.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's.
Hartfield's.
Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Aquí podríamos decir que está diciendo la verdad porque nosotros encontramos la pistola dentro de la papelera. Pulsa cuadrado para hacer el polimalo. Aquí me está diciendo que está dudando porque cada vez que tienen que ver las presiones. O sea, no está diciendo la verdad, pero puede que esté ocultando algo, así que tenemos que hacer de polimalo.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
¿Es lo que quiere?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Dale. Posible móvil religioso. Es una pista nueva que nos da y es otra cosa. Aquí ahora vamos a ver el último cosa.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many. And they were so loud.
Bueno, aquí tenemos, aquí nos están diciendo que elijamos polígono. Así que le damos y le damos a polígono. Porque aquí está diciendo la verdad.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang. And then another. And then 3 very quickly, close together.
5.
5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Gracias por su ayuda,
You've been
señorita.
very brave.
Ha sido usted muy valiente.
We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
Y subimos de nivel.
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a
Esta buena
statement.
quiere la pura joya, la verdad. Dale, la pista detectada. De hecho, subir de nivel aquí te ayuda para conseguir puntos de intuición. Y las puntas de intuición te sirven tipo, por ejemplo, si tienes una duda, si no sabes que es verdad, si está verdad, está ocultando algo, está mintiendo, gastáis un punto de intuición y ese punto de intuición te va a quitar como una pista incorrecta. Por ejemplo, acá, no sé, por ejemplo, veis que el weón no sabe si está ocultando algo o está mintiendo, o tiráis la puesta de intuición y te va a quitar, no sé, te va a quitar la weá de la opción de la mentira y ahí tienes que elegir si es verdad o está dudando. Y así,
We have the murder weapon.
tenemos a la
And the
homicida
murderer.
y asesino.
The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Mantén el perímetro. ¿A qué me decía algo? Ah, los casquillos de bala.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Las cosas chicas son las que más me cuestan ver, aunque tienen a brillar. Listo. Todas las pistas listas. Pues son la alarmita, todo listo. Pasadas en una armería Eggleston joyerías. No sé si quieren ir a la armería directamente o ir a buscar las cosas. Aquí podemos ver todas las cosas, tenemos la punta de intuición. Lugares. Dale, entonces, ¿cuándo vayamos en orden? O sea, el tío. Bueno, aquí ya estamos, este es donde estamos ahora. Ya, vayamos a la joyería directamente entonces. Au. Aquí tengo que tener cuidado con chocarme, eso sí. Disfruten el soundtrack mientras investigo. Y aquí llegamos a la joyería. Joyería Halffields. Modo GTA. Exacto. Interrogar a Edgar
Officer,
para...
Can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back.
entiendo.
He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go,
Son of a
Cole, go!
bitch. Venga para acá, mijo. Que se está escapando.
Kalu, get back here!
Get back here.
Boy, let's take it.
Pelotudo después de... Chucha. Mi sentido sádico se activó.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
Edgar Kalu.
No, Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Bicho, weón.
I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch!
Son
Go,
of a
Cole,
bitch.
go!
Ow.
Kalu, get back here!
Get back here.
She wants a 5-star. Goddamn.
Activa la pistola. No, pero voy a esperar que lete porque recién me lo eché.
Too late, Kalu!
Ven para acá, mijo. Ven para acá. Venga para acá, venga para acá. Toma, puta.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
La sonrisa.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps.
Yeah.
You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from.
De hecho
But
debería
I'm
haber
curious
ido
as to whether you can turn your hand to
a las
interrogation.
ubicaciones primero.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Porque eso te
Do you
da
think you might be ready for
más
that?
pistas y más
Yes, sir.
preguntas y cosas. Por ejemplo, en el
Think I am.
interrogatorio creo que si hubiera ido a la
Good man.
zapatería, creo que era. No, a la hora
You need
a la
many
armería,
things for a conviction, young Phelps.
podría, no sé, haber
A
conseguido
motive,
una pista sobre el arma.
opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
Confession.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Right.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Discusión con Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
No tuve nada que ver. Ahora estoy diciendo que ocupa la intuición, ¿no? En el ejercicio con cuidado tu intuición progresarás el 98,8% de los jugadores que eligieron la respuesta correcta después de usar un punto de intuición en esta pregunta. Elimina una respuesta y listo. Aquí sabemos que está mintiendo.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
You can't prove anything. Ahí está.
We know all about the
Correcta.
argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Posible móvil religioso.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Aquí ocupamos la poli malo. Esa.
Left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Esa. Y resolvimos un asesinato.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps.
Masterfully.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Porque esa gente razón.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice.
Justice.
Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Los van a necesitar. Y así fue como nos conseguimos una ascensión. Policía de Los Ángeles, informe de título. El agente demuestra técnica de investigación sólida, destreza con las armas, plena condición física, agudeza en el interrogatorio. Policía de Los Ángeles, apto. Carece el trofeo. Academia de Policías. Qué buen juego, chingada madre. Ya, voy a esperar que cargue la cinemática y para ponerlo pausa y me meta al grupo de Bacharame. ¿Te parece? Me parece. Al volante. Ahí está Cole con su trajecito, que es bonito, se ve bonito, muy mono, no.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Are they all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Cole Phelps.
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Come on, Phelps. Listo, coche abandonado. Vale, voy a pausar y me voy al grupito. Ahí está el charmecito. Charme. No. No. Dije que me iba a meter.
Hola chicos, hola mamá, soy el directo de mi amigo.
And throw my head away.
6 years on patrol before I got to this desk. You were here in 5 minutes. What do you want me to say?
Yo estoy haciendo
I didn't ask for any favors.
momento chill en Terraria. Estoy ahora decorando.
Terraria.
Terraria.
Aquí está la salida. Me acuerdo que una vez me perdí brígido.
Con acordarte te refieres a tus años de que lo juegas.
Sure. Near the old gas works and Signal Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Vale. Vehículo desbloqueado. Wake Super. Okay.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski?
Se activó una misión secundaria. No la quiero. No. Me quiero meter el
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
No, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
Parece que mi compañero no se lleva bien con nosotros.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
Por eso te perdiste la parte en la que me maté a un güey sin querer.
Es que de repente vi que después vi a Mocha hablando en el grupo, digo en el Discord, y me extrañaba porque él estaba mal. Así que le vine a ver.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he
Ahora
shoved past me, but be
directo que me
careful. I
contaste.
saw him waving a gun.
En YouTube, sorry, man.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Persecución. Véngase para acá, mijo. No, se fue por allá. Allá va.
Hurry! You can still catch him!
¿Dónde te crees mexicano?
¿Ese no?
No, ese no.
Que dijo una grosería en español.
No, salta un muro.
Oh, no.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
No, agarró un rehén.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
Fetch. Toma, puta. Bueno, me lo chingué.
Otra vez.
Esta vez no fallé la misión.
Puta, mi celular anda lento. No, me lo voy a perder como te lo chingáis.
Se murió.
Ah, ya pasó. Ya pasó, ya te lo chingaste.
Le pegué un headshot limpio nomás.
No, eso nomás, solamente fue un headshot que seguramente... Uno de ese gráfico.
Ay, no mames. Ahora cuando me pregunto si que la canción es de la radio, voy a ver la estación de radio. No, au.
Se pone la del GTA.
Ahora sí, vayamos a la escena del crimen. Y lleguemos aquí. Ah, ya sé qué casa.
That you, Bukowski?
Are you
Go on
Bukowski?
through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Detective. Pum pum.
This is your first case, Phelps.
Sí,
It's
mi
okay
caso,
to admit
no
it
pasa
if
nada si
you stump.
reconoces que
You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me
Si no sabes
and
qué hacer, ven a decirme y veremos
see
qué
what
se
we
nos
can do.
ocurre.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
You're okay. Sateto, ¿estás preparado para ver algo fuerte?
A ver.
La música de investigación suena cuando entras en un escenario del crimen. Bueno, sí, me la sabía.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
Él dio la visa.
What gives with the coroner?
¿Qué hace con el forense?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiffs yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Sí, pacienta bastante. Ok. Busquemos pistas.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
Ahí el carro está lleno de sangre ahí por dentro. Tun, tun. Acá hay pistas. La billetera. Permiso de conducir Adrian Black, 620 del Bunker Hill, AVE, centro. Varón blanco, 42, 1,73, ojos azules, pelo castaño, casado.
32 years old, married.
La señora Black.
Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
No, pero... Ahora quito la foto de la señora.
Happier times, I guess.
Gana ese trofeo 1/4 de Fire. Aquí. Echemos un vistazo a los lentes. Ahí está. Stencil.
Stencil glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Parece que con un arreglo doméstico. Ok.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Méndez.
¿Qué le pasó?
Oh, mira, estos marcos hacen que me duelen mucho en la cabeza porque me apretan y al estar jugando me hacía doler más. Y fui a descansar un rato en la vista.
Ah.
Aquí hay una tubería.
Brand name might give us some.
¿Dejaste de hacer directo?
No, te lo estoy haciendo. Es que me vine acá para acompañar a Charlie y se había quedado solo. Está
Bueno, al final terminamos terminando haciendo el directo.
Oye, Mauro, voy a enviar una cosa Insta. Ese, ¿cachai? Un mapa de Modern Warfare 3, pero en la vida real. Un loquito pasó en moto por ahí.
Ah, el mapa de Berlín, ¿no?
No, bueno,
No, o sea, el de París.
son
Hay un mapa de París.
Son tantos años que no juego, weón.
Aquí tenemos pistas. No hay más pistas por lo visto. No están las pistas, no se olvida de nada.
Uno Max.
Vale, por lo visto no encuentro nada más.
Me encanta esta poción. Esta poción es la definición del X-Ray.
El maletero, maybe. Eso, se viene acá. Una tubería, unos papeles, a ver. Dice: matadero de Riverdale. Un cerdo vivo. 3,20.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday.
Ok. Al nombre de Morgan. Ok. La tubería.
Incidental.
Vale, la tubería nada. Nada más. Vale, terminamos con la pista, vamos a interrogar. Hola, señor.
¿Y cuánto horas lleváis jugando hasta ahora?
Name's Nate Wilkie.
Llevo una hora.
Sure. Saw it just sitting there.
Es que me pasé el tutorial y ahora estoy como en el primer caso, por así decirlo.
Figured I'd better take a look.
La parca del coche se me ocurrió echarle un vistazo, pero vi toda la sangre y llamé a la policía.
So I called the police.
Motivo de escenario, conocimiento de Adrian Black, contenido de la cartera, tubería ensangrentada, vayamos de arriba hacia abajo. Motivo en escenario.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Pregúntale qué estaba haciendo aquí.
Well, I work for the
Trabajo en
railway.
el ferrocarril.
I was
Iba
on my
al
way out
cambio de
to the
agujas y
switch
se me
and
ocurrió
reckoned
tomar
I'd
una
take a
taja.
shortcut.
Vale, creámosle.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the
Quizá
car?
alguien rondando por el coche.
Nope.
Nope.
I hadn't seen a soul all
No he
day
visto
till
ni un
you
alma
boys
hasta que
turned
aparecieron
up.
ustedes. Ok, vale, lo hicimos bien.
Do you
Adrian
know
Black.
Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
Mr. Wilkie.
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
No me suena el nombre.
You ever seen the car before?
¿Has visto antes de su coche?
Funny enough, I did.
Curiosamente, sí, hace un par de
Couple
noches
of nights
estaba en el
ago, it was
aparcamiento
over there in the
con la
parking
mayoría de los
lot.
coches habituales y me llamó la
I know
atención.
most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Vale, vamos bien. Contenido de la
The
cartera.
wallet by the car.
Cuando llegó,
Was there anything in it when you arrived?
llegó la
You
cartera. que
accusing
veo.
me of something, mister?
¿Le está acusando de algo, señor? Vale, aquí está claramente dudando.
Do you want the patrolman to
¿Quiere
hold
que
you
la gente
down
lo
while
sujete
we turn
mientras
out
le
your
vigilamos el
pockets,
vacío,
Mr.
señor
Wilkie?
Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet.
Quizás mirar en la
Not that I
cartera,
was gonna
no es
steal
que
anything.
quisiera robar nada. Quise echar un
Maybe
vistazo,
I
pero
took
no
a
había
look.
dinero,
But there weren't no money in there.
ni siquiera calderilla.
Not even change.
Dale. Opa, voy en racha de 3. Tubería ensangrentada.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car.
Conoce una tubería
You
de
know
acero
anything
con
about
sangre
it,
cerca del
Mr.
coche. ¿Sabe
Wilkie?
algo al respecto,
No,
señor
sir.
Wilkie? No,
I
sir.
went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Vale, y aquí está con la misma cara de siempre, así que...
When you saw the blood, was
Cuando
it
vi la
wet,
sangre, estaba
bright red,
húmeda,
or
era rojo vivo,
darker
de un
like
tono
it
más
is
oscuro
now?
como ahora.
Darker, I'd say.
Diría que
Look
más
dry
oscura,
already.
ya parecía seca. Vale. Vale, le di
Thank you
otra.
for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll
Bueno,
contact
Gracias
your
por su ayuda,
employer
señor
if we
Wilkie.
need
Si
anything more from
necesitamos
you.
algo más, hablaremos con su jefe.
If you have to, I guess.
¿Será que me hará bien?
I
No me
can't
gustaría
really
perder
spend
más
no
tiempo
more
con
time
esto.
over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
¿A todo esto qué te pasa si te equivocas en eso?
Nos equivocamos, la cuestión sigue, pues, pero cosas esto, no sé, pues perderemos, no sé, pues, tipo, si la chuntábamos nos daría una pista vital y si nos equivocábamos la pista se perdía nada más.
Ah.
O sea que te tenéis que estar bien atento para que tengáis todo en orden y podáis, y no te equivoquéis. Pues. Ya, entremos al áutico. Y todo. Residencia de los Black. Dirección de Adrian Black y su esposa. Destino actual. Okay.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill.
Dentro de
A couple
Bunker
blocks
Hill,
north
un
of
par de
Central
manzanas norte
Station.
de la comisaría central. Okay.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
No habrá que ver qué pasa. Si no se encuentra cadáver, no se le puede dar por muerto.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up.
Tengo razón, pero no cuadra. Se le está haciendo raro de que no hay el cadáver y este el auto.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a god...
Oh, shit.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Me chingué. Eso me da cosa cara. Uy. Ay, ¿qué tal la casa? Vale, por fin estoy llegando. Ay, perdón, señor. Ah, me eché el palote.
Careful!
O el poste culiado duro, más duro que los del GTA.
Atajo. Vale, la casa debería estar entrando por esta calle. Ahí estaba. Residencia de los Black.
Era gente negra.
De hecho, yo hice ya un chiste.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm not good at this shoulder crying stuff.
Toc.
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black.
Policía, señora Black.
May we come in?
Podemos
We
pasar.
have some bad news and we'd
Tenemos
rather
malas
discuss
noticias
this in private.
y queríamos
I'm
comunicarse por
Margaret
privado.
We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Margaret Black. Okay. Vale.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
Su marido tiene el auto azul, señora Black. That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Insta-Heat.
Yes, it does.
Yes, sir.
We've just had a new water heater installed.
Nuevo calentador.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Where?
Just outside the kitchen window.
Junto a la ventana de la cocina.
At the side of the
lateral de la
house.
casa. Okay,
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
¿Le parece bien?
Of course, officer.
Of course.
Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Okay.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
A registrar el lugar. Acá hay algo. No va a servir de nada. Bueno, aquí no creo que haya algo. Que esto es una cajilla de
Kavanaugh's.
Cavanagh.
So who brought this home?
¿Son cerillas o qué esto? Sí, son cerillas. Bar Cavanagh, Los Ángeles, California. Ok. Adrian era cliente.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address.
Have a good look around.
Okay.
There's got to be something in here to go on.
Vale. Cuando desbloquee un lugar y no sabemos dónde queda, podemos llamar al este. Ok, este es el control radiario. Vayamos a verlo. A ver.
Lie down, make yourself
Tómese y póngase
comfortable.
cómodo.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
¿Este amigo de Courtney?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions.
Tengo visiones.
These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Para dar algo que me dé nervios. ¿Qué le inyecto? Chale, lo está drogando. ¿Qué? Le inyectó algo.
I want to take you on a journey.
Quiero que emprenda un viaje.
A journey back. I want you to remember the good
Sí, lo drogó.
things about your past.
No puede ser.
Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
No sé lo que se les pase. Ok. Esto ya investigamos acá. Ah, acá hay algo. ¿Qué esto? Cliente de Instahead, Adrian Black. Dale. Esto es Instahead, era la compañía que nos da la dirección 720 Bunker Hill Avenue. Instahead, modelo 12 de 82,50. Ok.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Hicieron pistas afuera. Vale, voy a terminar primero con dentro porque deben de haber más cosas. La puerta se abre y se abrió la puerta. A ver. Una cajetilla de lentes.
This must be Adrian's.
Vale.
Pelo la reconcha.
Extensive, so the glasses are a match.
Vale, esta es la misma caja en donde estaban los... No estaban los lentes que encontramos en la escena. Y el marquitos de foto. Vale, este es nuestro señor. A mi Adrian, sola y enferma del amor sin ti. Vuelve pronto, cariño, besos. Nicole.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Ok, Nicole no es el nombre de la señora. Ok. Well. Ahora que algo. ¿Y esto qué? Pacific Northwest de Los Ángeles a Seattle, 3 de diciembre de 1946.
A used ticket to
Billete de
Seattle
tren,
and a
un pasaje.
suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
No me voy.
Vale, la madre de esas cosas. Ok.
Pero bueno, ¿cuánto?
Vale, acá adentro hay algo. Acá hay un marco.
Separate bedrooms,
Dormitorios
separate
separados,
pictures.
separados.
What gives here?
Ok, este no tiene para seguir viendo, vale. Fotos separadas y cuartos separados. Ok. Vale, creo que ya registré toda la casa. Vaya más afuera. Acá me marcó algo. A ver. Ah, pero esto es lo del... A ver. Tengo 24 horas al día. Vale. Es como un folleto. Ok. Se te toca adentro. No parece haber nada. Si hay algo. ¿Qué tal? Una plancha y no creo que tenga mucho que ver este. A ver esto.
Junk.
Basura, ¿no? Y la plancha, no creo.
Seems irrelevant.
Nope. Vale. Entonces vayamos afuera. Salimos un momento. Y tenemos que buscar el coso ese que me dijo al lateral de la casa. Que hay algo. Ah, debe ser la maceta. Todo, aquí está.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Dejarlos a medias no sirve de nada. Ok, entonces vayamos a armarlo. Esto va acá. Esto va acá. Esto tiene que ir acá.
O lo bueno campero.
Y de acá no alcanza, entonces tiene que ir acá. Y falta una pieza, entonces aquí debería estar la tubería que falta.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him.
Parece que el atacante está cerca de casa.
Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Vale. Listo, encontramos todas las pistas. Vamos a interrogar a la señora. Señora, la voy a machacar.
I'm all right now, detective.
Get a statement from Mrs. Black, but go easy on her. She's had a rough day.
Ok. Me bugué, ahí está. Recibo de matadero, cerillas, varadero, funda. Vale, vayamos de arriba y abajo como siempre.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live
recibo de cerdo vivo en el paletero de
This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
Nombre de F. Morgan. Un perro. O sea, un perro.
Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's
No
up
implicado. Frank Morgan. Dale, así está diciendo la verdad.
What makes you say that about
¿Por qué dice
Morgan,
señor
ma'am?
Morgan?
He's the foreman at my
Es el capataz
husband's
de la
plant.
fábrica de mi marido.
Very shady character.
Un tipo muy siniestro.
told
Le he dicho que
Adrian
debe
he
mantenerse a
needs to keep
distancia
his
con el
distance
personal,
from the
pero
staff.
siempre salen a beber juntos.
They're always out drinking together.
Dale. Serías del bar Cavanagh.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
Su marido suele ir al bar. ¿Cómo se ha enterado?
Adrian practically lives there after
Adrian
work.
vive allí cuando sale a trabajar.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently,
Hasta hace poco, sí, últimamente viaja mucho
he's
así
been away in
por
Seattle a
negocios.
lot on business.
Vale, bien. Paradero de Adrian
Did
Black.
your husband tell you where he was going last night?
Su marido le dijo dónde iba anoche.
All he said was he was going to meet Frank.
Solo hay
for
que tomar unas copas con Frank.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Nada fuera de lo habitual.
Well, he came home early from
Llegué
work.
temprano a trabajar.
He never comes home
Nunca
early.
llega tan temprano. Ok.
And he went out early too.
Y se fue enseguida.
He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Y el bar hasta las 7. Dale, vamos bien. Funda de las gafas.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
¿Cuándo se fue?
Yes, he just
Sí,
bought a new
acababa
pair.
de comprarse otras. Ok, aquí está mintiendo porque... Coche abandonado, tener gafas. Gafas rotas y reparadas. Se encontraba cerca del coche abandonado. Ah, ok. La voy a acusar.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what Perry was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why
no
don't
me
you
demuestra
show
dónde
me
se
some
supone que
proof
estaba?
of where I was supposed to be?
Gafas.
If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, detective. And you might not care, but that is the most terrible feeling.
No, mi racha.
F.
Foto con la firma
Tell us
Nicole.
about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell?
Oye, pero en ese juego hay dificultad que le pongan. Que
From
le puedan
his
poner.
most recent business trip to Seattle.
Al menos no me dejó elegir dificultad.
O sea, el juego es te cagas o te cagas.
Ajá.
tengo. No,
ok, aquí tengo dudas. Que acusémosla.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive.
Pero supongo que yo lo sé.
But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
About the picture. Ok, busquemos aquí el... Ahí está.
What about Nicole?
¿Qué de Nicole, señora Black? Gané un trofeo, gracias. Su marido le iba a abandonar por ello. Sí.
I've seen the photo.
He visto el portarretrato.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Se cree que soy boba.
But women sense these
Pero las
things.
mujeres notan esas cosas.
I don't know.
No sé si pretendía
if he
dejarlo.
intended to leave me or
O
if
si
it
solo
was
era una
just a
aventura.
fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Solo quiero saber que está bien. Ok, la última pregunta, coartada de la señora Black.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black.
Creo que debería
Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
¿Nos cuenta qué hizo anoche?
You're not accusing me, are
¿Me
you?
está acusando? ¡Qué espanto!
Oh, what an awful thing to
Esta noche,
say.
por supuesto, esperando que Adrian
I was
regrese a la
here all
casa.
night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Puta guay. Ahí te lo complicado el juego. No sé si está mintiendo, está diciendo la verdad o que está haciendo harto movimiento. Está mirando mucho al lado. Voy a dar duda.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here
No sé,
all
porque siento que
night
dijo la
alone.
verdad.
Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Ok, vale.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
4 de 6.
Please do, detective.
Vale, llevamos a...
Madre, sin tiro lejano.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Pretty easier now.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
La dirección del
Certainly,
barro.
detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Thanks. Vale, pues vayamos a investigar al bar. Permiso, señor. Señor. Gracias. ¿No te pulsó el triángulo para este? No, pero me gusta conducir. Me voy a quitar la chucha.
Oh,
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Sam has taken me.
Voy a pegar una bici a este juego, weón. Ahora.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr.
Cada uno feliz por su juego, weón.
Qué bueno feliz. Pacifica la vida. Ya, voy a hacer este caso y voy a terminar el directo porque ya este caso ya es de los larguitos. Así que veamos qué sucede. Camanax. Bar Camanax. Vosotros. Ya entremos.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Ah,
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
son las dos.
Looking for someone?
Son la una, mamá.
Waitress.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure.
Claro.
Frank's a regular.
Es un habitual.
He's a loner in the back.
Del fondo.
Sí, pues.
Ok.
No me gusta este mapa.
That steak had seen better
El tipo
days.
solitario del fondo.
Frank Morgan?
Frank
Who's
Moore.
asking?
Vale, este de acá.
Cole Phelps,
Cole
LAPD.
Phelps.
I understand you're a friend of
Creo que
Adrian
ese es
Black.
amigo de Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, lo conozco.
Are you aware that he's missing?
¿Sabe que ha desaparecido?
No, I hadn't heard that.
No tenía idea.
Tough break.
Death Break. Ok, este tipo ya se vio sospechado.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Tipo, está mintiendo.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Porque hay un recibo a tu nombre, pendejo este.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call a slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already.
Vale, ya.
That fool Adrian's falling for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Vale, entonces Adrian Black.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Creo que se iba a Seattle. Está mintiendo porque los están en el...
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is? That's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
Te aguanta mintiendo todo el rato.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him.
La tubería.
I've had about enough of
¿Dijo que no? No me la conté.
How about you guys go find another table? Okay?
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Ok, pues nos toca seguirlo. Pero no de las persecuciones forzosas, sino que hay que ser sigilosos. ¡Por la chucha!
Oye, hay unos mapas culiados que me estresan, weón.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Vale.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Lo que debe estar dando sí que esa cosa parpadea, ¿no? ¿Qué fue eso?
Okay. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Ok, tengo que tener cuidado de no chocar porque si choco este huevón va a empezar a sospechar. La concha.
Summer Ranking, qué anime más de concha tu madre. ¿Hoy día es miércoles?
Sí.
No, mierda. Me asusté de ver a que el próximo capítulo sale el 1 de enero. Espérate. 3 días más.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Está parpadeando mucho y me va a callar, concha su madre. Uf. Apartamento de Morgan, 1741.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Ok, toca registrar el lugar. Ganas un trofeo de
Day
Shadow.
one in the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Mano,
Oh, come on,
caray.
Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
El hotel motel era este, ¿no? Quiero pensar que sí. Sep. ¿Dónde está la tabla del número? Aquí está. Morgan. La sala 2, piso 2. Bueno, apartamento 2, piso 2. La concha.
Mano, oh, ese perro culiao que está arriba del tanque, weón, no.
A ver, apartamento número 4, por acá. Este es el 1. Entonces el 2 tiene que ser este. Exacto.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
Dije que todo estará bien, nos ve. Ah, shit.
Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
Mano.
Persecución.
No que hijos de la van perro.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Mira, por favor, no.
Persecución por los techos, persecución por los techos. Venga, va acá, ven para acá.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Pues ahora.
It's over, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Te callas.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
Aquí hay tanta
I
melodrama.
thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Pero que te merecía la pena, Adrian. Pa' tu casa.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Maché. Bueno, hasta aquí iré dejando el capítulo. Termina el caso de Diversit. Pistas encontradas, 12 de 14. ¿Me faltan 2 pistas? No me la conté. Preguntas correctas, 9 de 13. Frank Morgan podría haberse largado sobre Adrian Black con un interrogatorio más duro. Tuve que ser más duro, ok. El coche del cónsul. Ok, hasta aquí. Hasta aquí, guardaré y ya iré cortando directo. Ya llevo un buen rato y no quiero que mate el juego de una. ¿Se imaginan directo 24 horas?
Okay, we're gonna keep...
Bueno, pausa. Salir. Seguro que salir sin perder, pero eso no guarda. Ya se guardó ya, así que estaría guardado. ¡Listo! ¿Qué hora es? La 1:30. Uy, se me fue la hora. Pues bueno, hasta aquí voy dejando el capítulo de hoy, el capítulo 1, y fuimos policía y fuimos ascendidos a detectives. El detective Droxar está de vuelta a las andadas. No olviden contar, suscribirse, dar like, si les ha gustado, y nos iríamos viendo en el siguiente directo, capítulo, video o lo que haga. Bye bye.